Hey guys, welcome back to Food of Mind. Today I want to talk to you about something that I never thought I'd be talking about on this blog, and that is holding grudges and how they affect our health. So probably the best and worst thing about us humans is that we're not perfect and we get hurt and we hurt other people, but the thing is how we cope with that, how we manage that. So I want to talk today about forgiveness and how important it is for us to be healthy and happy humans. And when I talk about forgiveness, I'm not talking about condoning someone's bad behaviour of you, but just forgiving because it's important for our health and our well-being. So the problem with our brain is that it doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. So every time that we dig up that hurt or that bad thing that someone did to us, our body actually relives it as if we were experiencing it all over again. So that means our body switches to the sympathetic nervous system, which is our stress response, which encourages the release of stress hormones like cortisol. So there's so many health problems that are related to holding grudges, and these include anxiety, depression, stress, poor sleep quality, increased risk of heart attacks, stomach ulcers, increased inflammation, decreased immune function. But on the other hand, if we practice mindful forgiveness, then our body can switch to that parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest state, where it encourages the release of our mood boosting hormones, so your serotonin, your oxytocin, and it helps you to just get rid of all that toxicity that comes along with holding grudges and resentment inside of us. So the health benefits of forgiveness include basically the opposite of what holding a grudge does. So it decreases stress, anxiety, depression, it decreases your risk of heart attack, it increases your immune function, gives you better self-esteem, better sleep, better cholesterol levels, like the list goes on. And I'm sure you've experienced when you mindfully have forgiven someone for something bad that they did to you, it's like a literal weight is lifted off your shoulders. And I found this really interesting study that talks about this test that they did with two groups, where they induced one group to feel feelings of forgiveness towards someone, and another group were induced to feel like real unforgiving. And the forgiving group literally jumped higher than the unforgiving group, and the forgiving group, when they were asked to guess how steep a hill was, they had a more positive perspective and a positive perception, and they literally perceived the steepness of that hill to be less steep than the unforgiving group. So it does crazy stuff in your brain, and like when you forgive someone, your brain literally changes its structure, it changes its physical structure. So unfortunately I'm not a psychotherapist, I wish I was, but definitely sometimes it's a real struggle sometimes to even know if you're holding a grudge against someone. I mean, a lot of the time I'm like, no, I'm not holding any grudges against anyone, and then it just takes something to trigger these emotions and I'm like, wow, I'm still holding so much anger against that person. So sometimes you do need professional help to help dig out that bitterness inside you and to move on and to let things go. But I've just found other simple things, even things like journaling, just getting your feelings down on paper instead of taking them out on someone physically or with your voice. Visualization's another good one, just like visualizing yourself letting go of all that stuff, letting go of all those burdens of resentment inside you. Praying has actually been found to also help you forgive people. It's increased forgiveness in studies. And also meditating. I mean, I love meditating for all sorts of reasons, but it also helps you to be more forgiving. So I hope this video has inspired you to try and work out if you've got any grudges that you're holding. Don't hold on to them, they're really bad for you, and I hope this helps you to take those steps that you need to be a happier and healthier human.